Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Today is January. Oh my word. Today is Thursday, June 16th, 2022. And I wanted to show you what I was able to glean from the chicken quarters that I purchased. Now, remember yesterday, I posted a video just yesterday on the meat that I was able to get from the chicken quarters for 49 cents a pound. Now today, I want to show you what I managed to do with that. I canned 7 jars of chicken with broth and 4 jars of chicken broth, which this is actually bone broth. So this is what I was able to get for 49 cents a pound. And as I told you yesterday, I ate 1 thigh and 1 leg, just a chicken quarter for my supper the night before. So this is what I've got. I'm not saying that everybody cans. Not everybody is a canner. That's fine. But there's other ways to preserve this meat. You could put it in your freezer, and you could still do the bone broth and put that in your freezer as well. So $4.90 minus 1 leg and 1 thigh, and this is what I have for my pantry. I just want you to see it. Now, remember, the chicken was already, I had already roasted it in the oven prior to canning it. And this is what it looks like. You can raw pack, but like I said, I'm not doing canning videos. I'm not giving canning advice, but here you go. All right, now, I want to take you into my basement because I want to show you some of my home canned items, and I want to show you what I have been doing to fill my pantry and to preserve food. Okay, I hope you can see this. My lighting is not this great down here. Some of you regulars may know that I do not have a large kitchen. I do not have a lot of kitchen storage in my kitchen, so I have to utilize my basement, which, believe me, gives you some exercise up and down the stairs. All right, this is a shelving unit that I am using to store my home canned goods. You might be able to see there is a bathroom down here. It's a 3/4 bath. I turned on the light in there so that I could see a little better, or you could see a little better. Number one, what I have up here are my dehydrated items. This is not all of my dehydrated items, but these are items that I have dehydrated myself. I'll just try to show you real quick. Here's some cranberries. I know, you want me to tell you where to get these labels, but it's my secret. Here's some sweet potatoes. Here's some yellow potatoes. Some cabbage. There's another thing of cabbage behind there. I haven't labeled this yet. This is actually rhubarb, and that I got for free. There's some shredded potatoes, and you can dehydrate store-bought frozen shredded potatoes. That's actually what those are. There's green beans in the back. These are my beloved mushrooms. I love them. All this stuff I either got free or on sale. There are, believe it or not, dandelions, flowers actually, There's mixed vegetables. They are great to dehydrate. And then in the back, there's, what is in the back here? I think that's corn. Corn, dehydrated corn really makes a good snack. Here we go, some vacuum packed peas and carrots. And this particular thing right here, this is a sealed, what I call monk's meat. It is actually seitan or vital wheat gluten, and this is something I made last year. It is actually taco filling, and it is made from vital wheat gluten. All I have to do is rehydrate this, and it is a meatless taco filling. I know, but it's good. It's really quite delicious. All right, now I just want to show you what I have here. This is that shadow is terrible right there. These are my canned items that I have. So you can see I'm going to have to make room for what I just showed you upstairs. Now, this is a working pantry. I utilize the goods out of this. I'm not canning them just for future, just for some distant years down the road. No, no, no. I use this. I rotate this. So when jars get empty, I can fill them back up, and I can home can other items. So at a glance, what do I have here? I've got potatoes. I've got the seasoned pinto beans that I did the other day, the potatoes that I did the other day. I've got some canned beef. I got a roast fairly cheap a few months ago, and I was able to can it up. So I've got canned beef. I've got some canned chicken breast here. I've got lentils. Down here I have more pinto beans. I love to make them seasoned. I've got navy beans. You can see I like to can the bean. So I've got the navy beans. I've got pork. What is this right here? Oh, chili. It's chili with pork in it. So I've got that. I've got roast pork. I roasted this pork and I canned it. I've got more potatoes. I have more potatoes. I have beans. I've got Great Northern beans right here. I've got turkey broth. I've got ham broth with chunks of ham in it. That was actually left from Easter time. So I've got that. And all I have to do is take a jar of this and a jar of the beans and put it together, and I have bean soup. So down below here I have water. This is water. It's water that I have put in containers myself. It's also water that I have purchased. And just to show you real quick, don't pay any attention to these coffee cans here, but down here, there's more water. And I use my liter canisters, and I fill them with water because they're big and they have, and this is non-potable water, okay? Because I don't consider those to be food safe jugs, but they are jugs nonetheless, and I can use them. So I just want you to see that this is what I've been doing. Now, the reason I have these here on this shelf is because I want to keep the 2022 separate from what few items I have left from 2021 and 2020. I am still working on those particular items. So I can ingredients, aka beans and other potatoes, things like that. But I also can soups. For example, the chili. I canned the chili. See? But I also canned, what is this one? Santa Fe. It's some Santa Fe soup right there. So I've got it going on here. So this is what I have been doing to preserve food. And this is how I've been, this is how I'm accomplishing that. I am on a fixed income, but I still manage to do this because, thank God, I know how to do these things. I know how to can, and I kept my canning equipment when I downsized. So glad for that. Even though I was thinking, well, I won't need it. Well, you know, you do need it. So now this is what I do. I take my every month when I get paid, I take some cash, keep a little cash, and that is my spending cash for my household items, which of course includes food, gas, of course. Ouch, that hurts. Gas and household items, non-consumable, well, I won't say non-consumables, but toilet paper, you know, paper goods, cleaning products, etc. I keep some cash in the house for that. When I see a good bargain and it's worth getting, I will take some of my cash and I will go buy it. And that way it helps me to stock my pantry. It helps me to have a bag of beans that I can or preserve or keep in stored buckets. I do have buckets with rice and beans if needed, and flour and sugar, etc. I'm just trying to take advantage of the sales that are available. Every now and again there are some, but they put limits on them. Fine. I'm fine with that because every little bit helps. I told my oldest daughter the other day, if I die, do not let anyone throw all of this food out, including the food that you can't see right now in this video. So don't let people throw this out because this is all good. And that's how I'm able to get what I get. I may find a good bargain and spend $7 of my cash budget for that. But I can put it up, put it aside, store it carefully, eventually can it or do whatever I need to do to preserve it so that I or someone else is not going to go hungry. Okay, that's 2022. All right. I hope this helps somebody somewhere. And listen, I want to tell you this. The scriptures in the Old Testament, it says, do not disdain the day of small beginnings. Everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody, no matter what task you're performing, no matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter. The point is, everyone has to start someplace. And we start small. Everything is a first step. I know that it sounds trite. I know that it does. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That sounds trite in this day and age. I get that. But it is nonetheless still true. So I'm telling you, if it's just this much that you can prepare or preserve or put aside, even if it's a little bit of this much of money, if it's this much of food, if it's, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters, is it important to you? Is it something that you need? Is it going to help you? Is it going to help someone else? And it is what is important to you. So if it's this much, you are this much further ahead than you were before. And honestly, if you are fortunate enough to have people around you who know how to do these things, ask them. Ask them. They will be happy to show you how. Everybody has to start somewhere. But you can learn, you can do this. And if it's just one little step at a time, and you will get there. It's amazing how quickly things can add up for you. It can happen. So don't panic. Don't get upset. Look at it as an opportunity to do better, as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to say, you know what? This is my hard times moment, and I'm going to take it on. I'm taking it on. It isn't where I thought I would be. It's not what I would have chosen, but it's here, and I'm taking it on, and I'm going to go for it. Okay? All right. I love you guys. You know I do. I hope this encourages you and helps you to realize that if I can do this, and I've been through some lousy times in my life, I'm not going to lie about that. But if I can do this, you can do it too. Okay? I love you guys. You know I do. You know I do. I appreciate every single one of you. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment, because comments help everybody. Just keep them sweet. All right. I love you guys. And you know, little is much when God is in it. All right. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Don't leave yet. This is a postscript for you. See these jars? This is soup. And if you remember a while back, I showed you how I make hot items, put the lids on, and they seal themselves up, and I pop them in the refrigerator. I had a bag of Bear Creek dehydrated soup. I had gotten on sale. It was 2020 because I vacuum sealed it and I marked it. And I thought, you know what? It's my last one. I need to use this up. So I made myself a pot of soup, and this is what I did. I followed the Bear Creek instructions. It makes 8 cups or 2 quarts of soup on its own. I added 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes, and I added some dehydrated onion. And you remember I just showed you those jars of ham broth with ham pieces from Easter time that I preserved. I opened a jar of that, put it in with the Bear Creek navy bean soup, and look what I have. I've got 2, 4, 6 jars of soup for my refrigerator. They're sealed up. They're going to last a long time in the refrigerator. Remember, they're not preserved. They're they're refrigerated. And I will this makes a nice hearty mug of soup. Feeds 1 or 2, depending on your appetite. I just wanted to show you this so that you can understand, try to understand what I do. Okay? So This is really delicious, by the way. If you've never tried the Bear Creek and you want some good food storage items, try them. They're really, really